Hello yogis, I was just sitting down to do my yoga practice for the evening, just a little quick sequence, so I thought I would record it and see what happens. I was actually going to try and do a Facebook Live, but Facebook wasn't letting me do that, so now I get to record it and edit it, which I prefer because I really don't know how this is going to turn out. I'm just going to do a quick sequence out of this book, Retox, by Lauren Imparato, founder of I Am Yoga. My little cousin Lily gave me this book and I love it, and I actually immediately ordered a second copy to gift to my cousin Colleen because I love the way that she broke everything down. Like, she has recipes in here, she has mindset, she has yoga sequences, and any issue like a headache or hangover or bloat, she kind of has little remedies for that and yoga sequences that go with it. So it's a really great, easy resource to just pick up. And so I'm gonna do a quick sequence out of the Keeping It Together chapter, which is one of the first ones. And she includes this Aristotle quote that says, "We must free ourselves of the hope that the sea will ever rest. We must learn to sail in high winds." And that can resonate, I'm sure, with a lot of people right now, especially with literal, really high winds, the hurricane that's about to hit on the East Coast. So this is just kind of an anti-stress sequence, and you can do yoga anywhere, anytime. I'm in my bell bottoms and don't even have my yoga mat, they're all in the car, so I'm just going to do some yoga in the living room, and I hope that you join me. I'll try to talk and give the cues for all the poses as I go. I'm gonna be just reading from this sequence. If Gigi or I are designing a class, we'll obviously have it flow in our own way and not be looking at a book, but I'm just gonna do these few poses and I hope you join along. Come into a seated pose, extend your spine up, bring your hands together, connecting both sides. Take a few deep breaths here. Tuning into yourself, tuning out from all the craziness around you, the technology. Get away from the blue light of our constant cell phone, computers. Just tune into you. Take a nice deep inhale, stretch your arms up, shoulders down the back. And just breathe here, stretching up. You can look up, roll your neck out a bit. And you can exhale, bring your arms forward. I'm gonna turn this way. You can come into a quick child's pose, sinking between your knees. Then inhale, coming into all fours. Do a few cat-cows to your own breath. Inhaling, arching the back up. I like to go into either of my hips, really stretch out the lower back. Exhale, arching your back, tucking your chin into your chest. Just go with your own breath here. Inhale, coming to neutral. Exhale here. Plant your hands, curl your toes under, come into downward facing dog. Take a breath here, pedal out your legs. Look up between your hands, step or jump to the top of your mat. Hang down, stretching out the hamstrings. Inhale, flatten out your back, look forward. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, slowly rise one vertebrae at a time all the way up. Inhale your arms overhead. Just going to cut off because I'm so tall. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart, mountain pose. Just feel grounded here, feel the earth below you, holding you, your feet connecting. Inhale, bring your arms up again. Exhale, release, bow down. Inhale, extend your back straight. Exhale, down, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale, back to down dog. Look up between your hands, step or jump again. This time, bend your legs, sweep your arms up for chair pose. Melt your shoulders down the back. A lot of the times we have a lot of tension and get them up by our ears, but we don't want that. Take a few breaths here. Step your right foot back and come into warrior one. So your hips are parallel with your mat. Your back foot is pointing to the corner of your mat. Exhale, bring your hands down, come through a vinyasa, down chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Come up into your chair again, bending your legs, sweeping your arms up. Few breaths here. Then bring your left leg back, spin your heel down, come into warrior one. Exhale all the way down. Upward facing dog. Back to down dog. Coming up between your hands again. Into chair. This time, exhale, bring your hands to heart center. And bring your left elbow, hook it around your right knee for a little twist. You can extend your arms out if you need a little bit more. Just stay here. Inhale through center. And exhale, come to the opposite side. Hooking your right elbow with your left knee. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, release. Just step back to downward dog. Take a few breaths here. You can always come to child's pose if you need more of a rest. From downward dog, lift up your left leg. Extend it back. Exhale, bring your knee to your elbow. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale here. And then inhale, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale up. Then exhale, plant your knee between your hands, your foot between your hands, bending your knee. Turn open and come into your warrior two. Gazing out over your left hand. Exhale, bring your hands to the ground. Firmly plant your left foot in the ground and come up for warrior three. Hips are facing the ground. Arms can be at your side or extended above. Bring your left hand to the ground or to a block and then open up, half moon. Bend your knee and start to lower your back foot down to the ground, coming back to warrior two. Take a breath here. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, fold, come into triangle pose. Extending your top arm up. Keeping a slight bend in your front leg so you don't hyperextend your knee. Turn up and breathe. Inhale, coming back to warrior two. Exhale, bring your arm back. Humble warrior. Reverse warrior. I forget what this is called. Inhale, cartwheel your arms all the way back up. Bring your arm inside for Parsva-Konasana. Extended side angle. You can also rest your arm on your knee. Then extend your front leg and turn your body down, just stretching to the front. Plant your hands, bring your leg back, and set it down. I'll turn around for the other side. So extend your right leg up now. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bring your knee into your chest. Plant it firmly between your front hands. Come up to warrior two. Gazes over the right hand. Then plant your right foot, going into warrior three. These are just the poses that she has listed, so I'm trying to have transitions that make sense to connect them, and balancing both sides. Take a breath here. Hands can be extended. Then bring your right hand down to the ground or a block into half moon pose. Bring your gaze up if your balance is there. Slowly start to bend your front leg, lowering your back foot down. Coming back into warrior two. Take a breath here. Straighten your front leg, keeping a slight bend. Extend down. Triangle pose, turn up. Inhale to warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. Take a breath here. Inhale, come back up to side angle. Inhale, straighten your front leg and bend your torso over the front. Then come up to the top of your mat, slowly roll all the way up for some standing poses, which I don't know how I'm going to do that. You're going to come into tree pose, plant your left foot into the ground. Start to bring your right leg up. You can just keep it down at your ankle or up your calf or up your thigh. Just make sure that you're not at the knee because you don't want to put any pressure on your knee and bend it the wrong way. Once you find your balance, bring your hands to your heart. Bring your hands overhead. Sway in the wind like a tree. Close your eyes. If you can, there's all sorts of challenges you can play with here. Then you can grab your right foot and try and extend it out. If you have a strap, this is a good time to use it. Just take a breath here. Release your foot down. Replant your left foot. We're still on the left foot. Grab your right pad of your foot in your right hand for dancer pose. Inhale your left arm up. Start to pivot from your waist. Kicking into your right foot into your right hand. Bring your gaze forward. A few breaths here. And inhale to come back up. Release the leg. Shake out your left standing leg. Now plant your right leg into the ground. Inhale, your left foot up, plant it into your right leg. Take a few breaths in tree here. Then grab your left foot, extend your left leg out, getting as close to straight as you can. It's a journey. It's all about the journey and stretching every day. Release your left foot down, replant your right foot. Bring your left foot into your hand. Do it this way so you can see. Kick back with your left foot. Inhale your right arm up and extend. Woo! Forward. Kicking and extending your arm to balance. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart, mountain pose. Deep breath here. Exhale, come all the way down. Fold forward. Inhale, extend your back straight, head forward. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into a plank pose. Plant your right hand on the ground firmly. Turn towards your left. Extend your left arm up for a side plank. Take a breath here. Exhale, come down. Do the opposite side. Plant your left hand firmly. Turn towards your right. You can stagger your legs. You can have one knee down. You can have your top leg for support. Or stack both your feet, pushing through, extending your toes towards you. Helps balance. Take a breath here and exhale to come down. Almost done. Lowering all the way down onto your belly. Pigeon pose, half pigeon. Inhale, come up to downward facing dog. Take a breath. Inhale your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, bring your leg parallel to the top of your mat. Lower down. You can stay here, or you can lower down onto the ground if you want. This pose, she's upward in this sequence. Take a few breaths. Exhale, plant your hands. Inhale, three-legged dog. Your right leg, plant it back down on the ground. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, bring it forward to half pigeon again. Make sure your back foot isn't just turning to the side and it's still activated and doing work. Exhale, plant your hands. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, just come onto your knees. Come into a seated pose on your knees. Just come into easy pose with your legs crossed. Bring your right leg, hook it around your left knee. Try and get your sit bones on the ground. Inhale your left arm up. Exhale, twisting to the right, hooking your left elbow with your right knee. Inhale to extend the spine and exhale, twisting more. Inhale, come to center. Switch legs. So bring your right leg down, hook your left foot, bring your right knee across your left. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale, hook your right elbow around your left knee. Inhale to extend the spine taller. Exhale, twisting. Inhale, come to center. Now we have a boat pose. So for boat, you want your spine to be strong and straight, activating the abs, balancing on your sacrum. So inhale, bring your legs up. You can just stay here with your knees bent, or you can inhale and extend your legs out. Bring your chest up. Activate your abs. Exhale, coming down, laying all the way down on your back. You can do a bridge or wheel here. So your feet are bent. You can touch your heels with your fingers. That's the length that they should be away from you. They're planted firmly into the ground. Now for a bridge pose, you would just inhale, lifting your hips up. And you can intertwine your hands underneath, bring your shoulders under your back, and just stay here. Or if it's available to you, you can come into wheel pose. So planting your hands, framing the sides of your head. Inhale, bring your hips up. Take a breath. Come onto the crown of your head. And then push through your hands and come up to wheel. Try and take at least 4 breaths here, 4 deep breaths. When you lower down, come back the same way you came in. Lower your arms, come to the crown of your head, lowering your hips back down to the ground. Inhale to come up to the seated position. Extend your legs out in front of you. Take a nice deep breath in, extending your arms up. And exhale, folding forward, reaching for your toes. Just stretch here, breathe here. Inhale to come back up. Now she has shoulder stand, which is kind of more advanced. If you don't usually practice that, you can just go into the Shavasana, laying down on the ground. It's nice if you have a blanket to fold it, and then you would bring your shoulders to the edge of it with your neck off of it. This kind of gives you some extra support for doing a shoulder stand. So I don't know the best way to say to get into this. I kind of just come up supporting your lower back with your hands, and then extending the legs up. And you shouldn't do this if you're pregnant or on your moon time. You shouldn't do any upside down poses really. And then you can exhale and come into plow. Take a few breaths and then slowly lower all the way down, one vertebrae at a time or not, and come to your Shavasana, lying all the way down, relaxing, letting your whole body relax, letting go of the day, feeling grateful for taking the time to yourself. Time to stretch and just breathe. You can stay here as long as you want, or if you're coming out of it, you can slowly start to deepen your breath. Start to wiggle your toes, your fingers. Bring awareness back to the body. Inhale, stretch your arms all the way up like it's your first stretch of the day. And then you can roll onto your right side or whichever side. Cradle your head in your arms. Come into like a fetal position. And keeping your eyes closed, you can push yourself up to a seated position. You can seal your practice in with an Om. So take a deep cleansing breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Inhaling for Om. Thank you for joining me today and our Art of Attention Yoga Challenge. You can do yoga anywhere for any amount of time in any kind of clothes, but as long as you're doing it for yourself. Have a great day and thank you. Namaste.